Our very own Bill Bubba Bowling Bussy will be participating in the first annual Celebrity Bowling Tournament benefiting Highest Ground in Auburn, Alabama, which leads us, Bubba, to a discussion that, you walked into my office. I never know what you're going to walk in or what you're going to say if I come into your office. I was not expecting what you said to me today.
Well, we're very excited to be at this event and to do this event. And it's going to be a lot of fun, raise some money for a really, really good cause. My biggest problem is I've only bowled like twice in my life, and I know nothing about it, and I think I need a bowling coach.
Are they going to put them bumpers in it? So you can't
I don't want to go down there and, keep it up too bad. I mean, but
don't embarrass us.
I need a,
If you're representing the show.
Do you know a good bowling coach?
Bubba, no.
I mean, I need to go throw a few balls.
Actually,
no, I don't.
It's not really good on that left knee, by the way, but I may sling the ball a little bit.
I could hear Bubba. You know how what we normally do before we get to someone's office, we're already kind of announcing what we're saying as we're coming in.
Yeah.
And I hear him, "Hey, Rick, hey, do you know a good bowling coach?"
Do you know a good bowling coach?
And I'm like,
good one.
And what did I do? Tell them what I did. I just started laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so outlandish. I'm so far removed from knowing a bowling coach. I mean, you might as well ask me, "Hey, Rick, do you know anybody that can teach me how to weave?"
Yeah.
I ask. Now, who are we bowling for?
Highest Ground.
Highest Ground.
Now, what is that?
It's in Auburn, and it's
a great charity, Greg.
It's a great charity.
I'm trying to find the angle on why Bubba's bowling.
Well, first of all, he has 2 kids that go to college in this area.
Yeah.
So you go there a lot anyway.
That still didn't make him bowl.
Well, that's the only thing they asked to come bowl. Whatever they would have asked him to do, if they just said come play in a softball game, he probably would have. Well, probably not. I don't know. Tennis tournament. Yeah. He.
I'll find that.
We were asked to participate in it, and Bubba was able to go on that day because of all of his ties over there anyway.
Okay.
And look, Rod Bramlett asked him to do it.
There it is.
There's some
Now we're getting to it.
War Eagle.
WDE.
Got
it. Done. Never mind.
And by the way, at first when Rod tried to ask him himself, Rob Bramlett tries to ask him directly, but you couldn't hear Rob because Stan White screamed over him about the bad officiating.
And look, I don't want to get ahead.
Hey, Stan, every call's not against Auburn. Love you, buddy, but all of them aren't. There's the officials are not out to get Auburn.
They are, Rick.
I think they are.
Yeah. But
and Rick, I don't know if I don't want to get ahead of things because I know we want to do this event first before we move on. But in December, bowling with the Tide. We'll be in Tuscaloosa.
That's right. Equal opportunity.
Making the SEC right. Bubba, there's a bowling.
He might get on fire for bowling.
Bubba, I thought you were a pretty good bowler if I recall back when you and I got drug into a bowling match. I mean, 24 years ago.
Yeah. Well, Rick, that's one of the 2 times I've bowled. So, I mean,
counting that
see,
one?
I know, especially with tennis, I see people who get involved and they don't have good professional training to begin with. And then even in golf, I went and you lay down do it the right way to begin with, and it saves you a headache later on trying to get rid of bad habits.
Are you looking for a bowling coach right now?
I'm looking for a bowling.
I get it. You need to work on a little form,
right?
Get a couple
and
pointers.
A good carpenter that can fix rotten knees.
You look like a bowler though, much more than a tennis player.
The bowling. Do you ever catch it? Do you ever catch it on TV? They've turned up bowling. I mean, they've got the smoke now.
Yeah.
I just
there you are. What a new world.
Well, this is from one of the 2 times I went bowling right there. That was the last time I was out there.
Did you say
now what I'm saying? If Bubba walked in the room and you said he can he is very involved in 1 or 2 things, bowling or tennis. Mm-hmm. You would look at him and say he's on a bowling team.
Yeah.
I can see him liking the bowling shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I wear them all the time.
So this may be a new beginning. You may just start a bowling league.
Yeah, this may be something you can do at this time of your life.
Bubba, there's a
Bill Bubba Bowling Bussy.
There's a bowling alley just down the road here. I think I bet you if you walked in,
absolutely,
and said, hey, will
somebody get you ready.
Yeah.
If it's not flooded, yeah.
I start to say the one that's underwater all the time. There's another one.
Somebody
they put submarine doors on the place.
The big thing.
Because it keeps flooding.
Yeah, a little.
I
low
bet
down
you
there.
though, you walk in there and they'll take care of you.
Oh yeah, I mean it's right here.
So I'm Bill Bubba Bussy.
I think you could be if those of you that don't remember, And now y'all have to understand, y'all don't know, you really don't know how much Bubba and I and Speedy have mellowed. You really don't. I mean, we used to do things to anybody that competed with us. We would just, and I know syndication took some of that away because you're in so many different places now. But when we were just kind of the local show, and we would have like this big time country station, and every time they would try to do something, we would turn it on them.
We'd sabotage.
Yeah, like they used to do this thing where they had a possum come out on Groundhog Day, which they thought was extremely clever. Nobody ever thought of that before. And we actually turned them in to PETA that they were torturing and harming the possum.
Oh, yeah.
And
then sold T-shirts.
And sold T-shirts called Save Sand Mountain Sam, which was the name of their possum. And we actually made a profit off their promotion and got them in trouble with PETA. And they had to release it into the wild.
They had to have a monitor and all that stuff.
So then they got mad and sent us some mean facts. I told you how long ago it was, saying they were challenging us to a charity bowling tournament. Yep. Well, what we did is we got on there and acted like that they knew that I was born club-footed and knew that I had issues, and they were making fun of my challenges. Mm-hmm. And then everybody turned on them again, and they said like old ladies were screaming at them at convenience stores that they were being mean.
Oh, God.
So everything they would try to do. Remember, then I limped into the bowling
like being
match.
a Republican senator.
Right, I limped into the bowling match and stood up for all people with club feet. And we used
couldn't wear those shoes.
Anything they did, we were just, and we talked about how I couldn't wear bowling shoes. Do you remember all that?
Yes, I remember very well.
We had a blast. So you haven't bowled since then?
I bowled once. I think it was at one of our kids' birthday parties.
I found
one
a
of
class.
Ryan's daughters or something.
Yeah.
A beginner's class for biggins. Here it is. Wednesday nights at 7.
Please show that footage again.
All right, Dan's in Birmingham. Dan, 1047 WZZK. That footage is fantastic. Dan, go ahead.
Guys, I'm pretty sure I can see Bubba holding the chili dog, just talking about everything going on in his life, throwing that ball. But, hey, I actually took a bowling class in Auburn back in early 2000. And I'm telling you, Bubba, it's great. They teach you how to use the arrows. They teach you how to keep score with a pencil. And it's literally a class. You show up and you bowl 2 frames. And that was the entire college class. I did make an A.
Oh, good job, man. Look, this guy that's bowling right now is owning me so much. Look how little the ball. I've actually bowled a lot just with kids and family, and I'm absolutely just like everything else. I'm feast or famine. Yeah. I mean, there's moments you'll think, my gosh, that guy's pretty good. And then all of a sudden I'll look like I can't even. Right. I throw it out the window.
Well, you miss a pin here, miss a pin there, it starts adding up.
It does.
Corey,
I'm not trying to throw a 300 or nothing. But,
well, you just don't want to go to this charity event and embarrass yourself.
You can be a key,
and make the show.
Get you a few pointers for you.
Corey in Alabama.
Oh, pal, there might give you one.
Yeah, why don't you? Let's find this guy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, so just wanted to say, with it being a charity thing, I wonder if Beth Mullins could call the match just because I want to hear her yell strike.
Well, here he comes, Bill Bubba Bussy. Matter of fact, his partner, Chandler Cox, raising for Rob Bramlett's a higher ground. His name is Bill Bubba. Oh, look at that strike! Up next, Chandler Cox.
Give me that with the sound effect. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Now, Rick,
He's approaching. He's grabbing the ball. Bill Bubba Bussy from the Rick and Bubba Show.
Oh, wait a minute, Rick. Let me tell you, when I hear the announcers, they will call the pins. They'll say like and I don't even know what the numbers are, like something. a 2-8 split or a 2-8 spare or something like that.
Bill Bubba Bowling Bussy. He's facing a 2-8 spread here. Let's see how he does. He rolls it down there. My gosh, I couldn't. Oh, my strike! Up next for his team, Chandler Cox.
Yeah, you gotta have
Coach Gus Malzahn.
You gotta have your shoes right. You gotta have your bowling ball right.
To no one's surprise, Stedham has bowled and missed all the pins.
All right.
Didn't even hit one of them. It was wide open. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.